Ever thought that there's more to boosting profits in your business than just slashing costs? Well, of course there is, but most entrepreneurs obsess about slashing costs. They forget that there's another way. And today I want to reveal a game changer, at least in my business, that significantly raised our profit margins without ever having to cut a dime. There's really only two ways of increasing profits in your business. One of them is to reduce the amount of money that's going out of your business, and the other one is to increase the amount of money that's coming in. And today I want to talk about the amount of money that's coming in by raising your prices. Now, I know that there's fear attached to raising your prices. For many business owners, including myself, the perception is that if we increase our prices, that business is going to be lost, that people are not going to buy our products because our competitors can provide it at a lower price. But I want to share with you a couple of case studies or examples of big, well-known companies that did exactly that. They raised their prices and not only not lose customers, but significantly improved their market share. So one of them is Amazon Prime, a company that we all know and love. They raised their membership prices in 2014 from $79 to $99, which is about a 25.2% increase. What happened to their business? Did they significantly go down? Of course not. We all know that Amazon and Amazon Prime is one of the biggest businesses. They saw over a 400% increase in their business over that period of time. Okay. Another example is, of course, Apple, a company that we again know and love. Most of us have their products. They also increased their prices from their iPhones being $699 to about over $1,000 in a span of over 4 years. Now that's a 57 or 60% increase in their pricing. What happened to that business? Of course, they didn't go out of business. They're one of the most successful companies out there. During that same period of time, they saw a 35% increase in their business. So what that shows us is by increasing prices, you don't lose out on customer. In fact, the very opposite happens. You increase your market share. You make more customers. You make more money. But the key thing that you want to understand when you are raising prices is that you have to back up that pricing with the type of product that you're selling. So there's really two things that you want to do if you are going to think about raising your prices. One of them is having a better quality product than the last version of product that you put out in the market at that price. It also has to be better than your competitors. The second thing, and probably even more important, is having a more elevated customer experience. So in this video, I'm going to talk about these two main things that you would need to really solidify if you are going to think about raising your prices. And for us, those are the two things that we focused on to generate over $2 million in revenue over the course of a year and increasing our sales by over 80%. First thing is, of course, having an elevated product quality. So if you have suppliers that you're getting your materials from, then you want to talk to your suppliers about getting the top of the line in the products that you're selling. You also have to find products that your competitors might not have and introduce those to the market. You want to improve your handling of your product. How does your product get shipped? How do your employees handle them when it comes into your facility? So that when your customer gets that product, they get it in the most pristine condition. This is going to have a very good, significant impact on how they see the product and how the quality of your product is going to come across. This brings us into the second point, which is quality perception. So if you have a higher quality product, but you don't have a higher quality packaging, or you don't deliver the product in a high quality way, then the quality of that product is going to be perceived as lower. So create better presentations, create better packaging so that the product itself looks great when it comes in to the hands of your customer. The way I like to think about this is asking myself the question, does your product solve one problem for your customer exceptionally well? And that answer is going to determine how your product quality is going to improve over time. The second thing, and like I said, probably even more important, is to make sure that you have an elevated customer experience. So first impressions are absolutely critical, which means that when a customer comes into the door or they're interacting with your company, they have to have a seamless experience, either if it's digital or if it's in person. Next would be customer service through your employees. Now, you can set a very high standard for customer service within your company, and then you can train your employees to meet those standards. Of course, you can only train so much. So the best thing to do is to hire people with a mindset of customer service right off the bat. You're going to have to train them less and you're going to have to motivate them less because they already have that mindset. When you have people that are exceptionally well at customer service, you are going to set yourself apart from your competitors and therefore be able to justify the higher prices that you're going to charge for your product or service. You also want to have an exclusive experience for your customer, finding a pain point that your customers experience while they're going through that service, and then do what is beyond the standard in that industry. That again is going to set you apart. So for example, in our business, whenever we go out to a customer's home, we're usually there for 2 to 3 days. Every end of day, we make sure that we leave a little gift for our customers to find when they come home so that they feel that we haven't forgotten about them. We talked about all the things that you would need to do in raising your prices and how to back that up. A couple things about what not to do. So you don't want to abruptly change prices on your customer. That is going to create confusion. It might even create a little bit of pushback from your customers, and you might lose a little bit of business. But if you do it gradually and bring those changes around gradually, you're going to have a much better time implementing that strategy of increasing your prices. You want to make sure that your quality is consistent with the price changes that you've put into effect. So if you increase your prices but don't deliver on the product quality, you're going to have some challenges there as well. And then please don't ignore any feedback. So if you are doing customer surveys, you want to make sure that you get that feedback into your system and implement that feedback to improve your processes, to improve your product quality, and therefore justifying the price increases that we talked about. Now, I hope this was useful information in your business. It's helped us really raise the standards of our business and literally double our business over the course of a year. If you are going to implement this, I would like you to comment below in our comment section to share with us what type of success or maybe failures that you've seen by implementing a price increase. Let us know, and if there's anything that we can do to help, we will. If you like this video, please give us a thumbs up and please subscribe so that next time we bring out a video talking all about business, you'll be the first to know.